Okay, today we have the newly redesigned Victor. Alright, Victor, of course, is one of my favorites, one of my son's favorites, and recently we did a review not too long ago about the new RC Victor. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking about Victor and who he is and all that, because we know him as the head worker in the Steamworks, right? And of course we will be putting the Steamworks back up, and we'll put the newly redesigned Victor in the Steamworks hopefully soon, to see how he looks with the new, more realistic redesigned Victor looks in the Sodor Steamworks. Okay, so here we go. Let's just talk about Victor right now. So Victor, of course, like the other newly redesigned ones, is sporting his CGI face on the package right there, and everything else is the same pretty much. It says redesigned at the top, and it says faster and steeper, and of course on the box it claims more realistic. The back of the box is very much the same. It shows you the engines that are the first set of engines to be released for the new redesign. So let's just unbox them and let's get right to work, okay? Alright, so unbox them out. Here we go. Alright, see what it looks like, what it comes with. Alright, good to go. Alright, of course, one thing that we did not mention and that we have to sometimes remind ourselves about is Victor is a narrow gauge engine, and so he should be running on narrow gauge tracks only. But today we're going to make an exception. We're going to use the regular brown Trackmaster tracks, and we might even get him to run on the new tracks and see how he runs on there. Okay, first of all, let's talk about what he comes with. He comes with a open wagon truck, or whatever you want to call it. That's one of the new designs. I'm going to show you the versus this truck, which came with, I think this truck, I believe, came with the RC Victor. So look at that. Not too bad. Similar in size. Seems like they knew something not too long ago that they were going to be compatible, or try to make them as compatible. So here is the newly redesigned Victor. Let's go over this very simple stuff. Of course, he's got the rivets in the back wheel for traction. Right here, he's got a single rod right here, and he's sporting the Sodor Steamworks logo, which we're all used to seeing on almost every Victor, with the exception of the Splash Victor that before he was working at the Steamworks. Okay, this is his back. Little detail there, and of course the other side is very similar. Now let's look at his top there. Just like with the other engines, the other newly redesigned engines, I should say, the switch is at the top. Now this one does have an indicator that'll let you see on or off, different than what we saw at Thomas at the top. No big deal, really big deal. But anyway, so he's got stripes, yellow stripes painted, and let's look at his face. That is Victor's face, and of course he still doesn't have a real hook in the front. And these buffers are not even buffers, they are this is just a sticker put across the front of here. So his face looks very similar. It doesn't look like anything we haven't seen before, but so that I'm not prejudging or judging wrong, let's put him against an older Victor. Okay, see? Oh, Victor and Victor. Seems like almost the same face, except he's got darker eyebrows on the, this is the newly redesigned one. Lengthwise, okay, lengthwise, he is longer. Okay, the backs are even, but look at the front. See, he's longer. So the newly redesigned one is longer than the old original Trackmaster Victor. And this is, incidentally, this is the one that I originally made as a light-up system. And so that's the one we're going to be gauging him against. Yellow wheels. And on the inside, he's a AAA battery person, so we're going to put AAA batteries in here. And we're going to run them. Let me get some more batteries for him. Hold on. All right. There he is running. Looks like he's fast as all the other faster newly redesigned engines. Okay, we will put him to the test now, okay? Incidentally, I do have to show you the RC Victor, the recent RC Victor and the newly redesigned Victor next to each other. Just because it's a newer version of Victor, or a later version of Victor. Now lengthwise, I'm going to show you this length. I already showed you the length with the regular Trackmaster, the original Trackmaster Victor. This length, if you look at this Victor, the buffers at the front are the same. So it's the same length as the RC Victor, but of course the frame is a little bit smaller and more slender. It's the only difference. Okay, all those things in some ways, in some instances, really don't matter. It really matters if you like the way it looks, if you like, you know, more realistic. I think that claim cannot be made, because more realistic than what? You know, the other one was just as realistic as this one is. Neither one held no advantage that way. So, with that being said, we got Kevin. Here's Kevin, the original Trackmaster Kevin, with his new boss, the newly redesigned Victor. Okay? So, they don't look too bad with each other. So let's see. I'm going to test them out on a couple of things. Okay, here we have the Cranky from the Cranky Spinning Cargo set, which is a relatively recently released Trackmaster set. Okay? Now, to be fair, I'm going to try to include, when I do these, a accessory to let you know what accessories that you might have already are still compatible with the new track, and also with the new engines, to see if they work. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to use, of course, I'm going to use the newly redesigned Victor on the old track, and I'm going to see if he can pull this spinning cranky cargo and it worked as it worked so well in our review of it, and also in the other reviews you might have seen, like Toy Trains for You, and then some of you might have this set already. So here we go. Let's see what it does. This is newly redesigned Victor, and it worked. Okay, so that's a good thing. It's good, and it's humming around the track pretty good. The newly redesigned Victor. Here he goes again. Alright, so we're going to reset Cranky. Now, incidentally, in the real Island of Sodor, you won't see Victor running and delivering stuff at Brendam Docks, because he is a narrow gauge engine, but we can make an exception. Okay, here he goes, and he's humming around the track pretty good. All right, that test is done. Okay, now we're gonna run Victor on the track he was designed for, okay? The newly redesigned Victor on newly redesigned track. There we go. no sweat. He's knocking this out like a champ, as we know he would have. And he should, because he is designed to run on this track. All right, I'm not gonna do a long review. I'm just gonna let you see Victor running. Here's Kevin, his buddy, right next to him. And of course, much faster than the original Trackmaster version of Victor, which looks like he's going to, bam, off the track. Okay, so of course this is all old. All right, let's see. Let's see if Victor can get up that hill. That very steep hill on the old original track. Let's see it. He's struggling, but he did make it, unlike Thomas. So Victor did make it up the hill. Okay. Relatively new accessory in a newly redesigned Victor, and he did pretty good. Look at that. Let's watch him again, see if he can do it. Struggling, but okay, he's doing it, and that's on the old track. Okay, so very soon we will be doing this and having him on the new track with a lot of tracks. Okay. Redesign. Victor running on the track. Victor. Here he comes, He's coming in, and let's see how he does the cranking. Wow. So he still works with the old cranky, the old style cranky, I should say. But, like I said, that cranky has been recently released. Really just late 2013 release.